On behalf of the Alliance to Promote International Trade, I want to welcome to you to the 19th Business Expo. Thanks to the member chambers, we're able to provide a showcase for products offered by the local companies. The state product keeps moving forward. Job creation brought down the rate of unemployment, and support for international trade continues to reaffirm our position as a global gateway. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our special guest speaker, Florida Lieutenant Governor Carlos Lopez Cantera.
Gracias.
Rafael, before we start, let's hear another round of applause for Ashley Benaranda, who sang the national anthem. That was beautiful. I'd also like to take the opportunity de felicitar a nuestros hermanos y hermanas de Colombia, Perú, Argentina y Venezuela, que hoy van a reconocer y celebrar días de independencia de esos países, aunque en Venezuela quisiéramos tener un poco más independencia estos días. For those of you who don't speak Spanish, I wanted to congratulate our brothers and sisters from Peru, Colombia, Argentina, and Venezuela on their celebration today of their Independence Days. Colombia was just a few days ago on July 20th, and we celebrate today. We hope that we have a little more independence in Venezuela in the days, weeks, and months to come. I'm glad that I'm here to celebrate and be with all of you today in the Business Alliance Expo. Trade is an important part of our economy, and our economy here in Florida has gotten so much better in the last 4 years. Just 4 short years ago, our unemployment rate here in Florida was 11.1%. We had lost over 830,000 jobs in the private sector, and our state budget had a budget deficit of $3.5 billion. People were moving out of our state for the first time in a very long time. We had a record number of foreclosures, and things were not going well. And in the last 3.5 years under Governor Scott, we've now seen our unemployment rate drop to 6.2%. Our state has added 620,000 private sector jobs, and our state budget has a $1.2 billion surplus this year. Things have turned around here in Florida, but it hasn't happened by accident. It was not easy. And it is through investments and things like tax cuts here in Florida. We've cut taxes 40 times and eliminated regulations, 3,000 regulations on businesses, and it's made a difference. But we're here for trade, and trade is such an important part of our state. Let me just give you a couple statistics about trade here in Florida. There are 600,000 companies in Florida engaging in international trade. We are the third in the United States for high-tech exports, representing $14.7 billion of exports in 2013 alone. We are the global hub for South America and Central America and the Caribbean, and we are only growing stronger by the day. $66 billion in goods made in Florida are exported to the countries around the world. $66 billion from companies here in Florida. And there was a big investment from this governor. He has recognized the importance of trade in our state. I remember in 2011, when it was not campaign time, this governor made sure that here in Miami-Dade County, the resources that were necessary would be provided by the state to complete the dredging project here on our port in Miami-Dade County, so that our port here would be the first port in the state of Florida, the first port on the eastern seaboard that would have a deep enough channel so that the post-Panamanian ships would be able to come and do business right here in Miami-Dade County. We were so engaged in making sure that project happened and so committed to it that now our project with our great state. So we are going to continue the progress we've made over the